I brought my own paring knife.
No problem. Just want to see if he has anything. How annoying. What?
I've had my eye on you. Hot as brimstone, jagged as lightning, and seething like the river Styx. But there's something missing, isn't there? You're hungry for pleasures beyond this plane. Something more satisfying than mortal flesh, blood, and bone.
I'm quite content, actually. Whatever you're offering, not interested.
Oh, but do hear me out. You want what I have to offer. The ecstasy of agony. The pain of the damned, distilled into pure bliss. Beyond every climax you've known. The little death writ large. Smile, and I'll come to you when you put your head down to rest. I will sate your most forbidden lusts. Or don't, and know the eternal ache of the unknown and the unanswered.
Absolutely not.
Dear me, I've overestimated you.
Do not like
Trust
Mizora.
me, I shan't be making that mistake again. Ta-ta.
Are you finally leaving? Nope.
Speak to me, lover.
Are you still content at my side? It doesn't have to be your fight, and it's certainly not your typical habitat.
The city, you mean? With all its noise, smoke, stone, and bustle? I would not be here given the choice, but I promised you my support, and that is what you shall have. Still, though, this place crawls with life, but little of it flourishes. I see refugees unhoused, the destitute unwanted, orphans unloved. The city is like a forest with an overgrown canopy. Light and nourishment cannot penetrate to those who need it the most, and still it draws them in. The safety of numbers, the promise of civilization, the dream of better. All that potential is too often destined to die in the dark and rot in the gutter. I wish there was a better way. I wish everyone could see the sun, have a full belly, and know nature as a friend. There is a balance that is yet to be found. Listen to me, preaching like an initiate in his cups.
Freddy's an Archdroid. It's a fine dream. Perhaps you can help find the balance.
Yes, I hope so. But we have a battle to win before any of that.
And one more thing.
All of nature's bounty
Can
pales next
I
to
want
you.
to kiss.
I was hoping you would ask.
Oh.
Was there something else you wanted, my heart?
Nope. We can talk about something else later. I'm pretty sure everyone else will have something to say. Although that was the exclamation mark. Jahira!
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised.
Did we not been
they have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good.
We seem to have experience with doppelgangers.
This all begins to ring a little too familiar for my liking. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government.
Oh!
Aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that.
Oh, they're in there.
Hey, soldier.
They close now. Oh. Oh, I thought I hit. Oh, I was about to be upset if I hit 3. Gail, do you have anything new to say? Not try to rub it in.
What's on your mind?
Nope.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Where's Shadow Heart? There we go.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
Let's talk.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up?
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again.
And will. And we can go.
Mistral wants to meet Gale. Impressive. The only thing a god's ever offered me is a cold shoulder.
Alright, let's leave. We should still be, yep, safe. I really want Lae'zel back.
Let's have a look.
I like Karlach, but man, see invisibility. Exile. Ooh. The author of Gnome Father had also penned this book. A much bleaker read, Exile is full of sections like this, and with his stony features wrinkling in a snarl, Lautner, god of the Dogar, growled, "You hounds and dribbling dogs, I shall have you flayed. I shall string loose from your guts with the music. What a music shall fill my halls then. Hear me close, you mongrels and slobberers. Slavery is freedom. Freedom from difficult choice and from responsibility. When you enslave an elf, you enchain him to a bit of use. The simpering knife-eared slug, you make him worth the damn? Now throttle that mortality of yours and fetch me vows." Oh, wow. Gnome Father. Intro reads like this. Most splendiferous, gregarious, and overall duplicitous of gods, especially for the gnomes who embody those attributes quite cheerfully, is Garl Glittergold. A favorite phrase deployed at gnomish parties and suppers come from Garl's reply to the mad prophet Osterfeld, who promised Garl the moon, the sun, and all the glittering stars if he could only answer 3 riddles, to which Garl said, "For the other one, it has got bells on." don't get it, but oh well. Judge of the Damned. This Lady Silverhair. This is something new. And what is this? Household prayer. What is our encompass actually? That's Mistra. Who is this? Saloon. There's a latch down there. Halflings. Okay, so that's it. Fine. I actually wanna. Okay, what is that? What's the zero that keeps popping up? Alright, let's stop looking. Let's stop looking in case we trigger something we shouldn't. Salon.
You see an altar dedicated to Saluna.
Read.
An inscription reads, "Let all who worship the changing tides of life and knowledge feel the blessings of Saluna. Trust in the purity of my light. See the constancy in its inconstancy, and you will be guided aright. Goddess of the moon and stars. Her words and light have long helped wanderers to find their way. Perhaps it could help you, too."
Make an offering. We have earrings. Somewhere.
Your offering is accepted. But
That's
more
so
evidence
rude.
of devotion is required.
No. Let's go to the before we do that, I want to go back to you.
This altar isn't dedicated to a single
You've done
god.
this.
As a cleric,
You've done
you
that.
may sacrifice wealth to your deity and expect to receive a boon. It reads, "Show your devotion with
Oh,
an
yeah, we
offering
did.
in your god's name.
Light and
Blessings may
justice.
follow."
Wisdom. Seek the wisdom and judgment. Homage and honor.
The gods are ready to receive your donation.
Agma. Lord of knowledge and patron of arts. You should not be. I did not realize we had that. Let's do. Well, who do we get this from? The loop. The Gazette. We know it don't really cost much. Do I want to give you the diamond? Let's give you Notes on my flayer anatomy.
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of
This is
devotion is
annoying.
required. The gods are ready to receive your donation.
Why can't we just give her money at this point? Cause you want too much. Let's see. What aren't we gonna ever use? Where's the freaking diamond? Where is it actually?
Your offering is accepted, but more evident. The gods are ready to receive your donation.
Let's see. Sky self take 2. Feign death take 1. We're not giving you that. You can take, we're not giving you knock or remove curse. One.
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence
How
of
much do
devotion
this is annoying?
required.
This is annoying. I'm looking this up. Oh no. Nope, 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 nope. Leave. Let's do this, Gale.
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate, hear this humble plea. Shield our people from the depredations of the absolute heretics. Bless them with the strength to endure and the courage to resist. So may it be.
So may it be.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
Go on then, Gale. We'll be here waiting for you when you're finished.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
You don't owe her as much as a fingernail. She asked you to blow yourself up.
Not the message one hopes to receive from a past lover. But her first love was always the weave. At best, I was a close second.
Seriously?
When I pictured this moment, I thought I'd feel more in control. Yet, here I am, with palms sweatier than a bugbear's armpit. I always wondered what being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
Why do you care what she thinks of you?
I don't suppose you can imagine what it's like to have your god as your lover. It was intoxicating. An experience beyond expression. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
The fact that what she did is sacrilege. Don't give anything away. Just find out what she has to say. You're not taking me with you.
The summoning channel Mistra has provided is one only I can enter. No matter how much I prefer not to face her alone.
I say don't give her the satisfaction, but don't give anything away. Just find out what she has to say.
You'd make a fine 3-dragon anti-player, you know? I think it's best I keep a cool head going into this. Approach it like a particularly high-risk round of 3-dragon ante. I'll let Mistress show her flight, and then I can see how strong a chance we stand of winning the gambit. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me.
We know that.
Please.
We should. Seriously?
Gale of Waterdeep, you look well.
As do you. But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
I like her statue better.
No right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover, my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated.
And instead you threw him out instead of saying
that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite weave.
You can no more control the Karsite weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle.
So that's why he was so low in level.
Be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
A great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on, as you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
Let's go, Gale.
The Karsite weave. I had no idea. Do you realize what this means? The orb is no stray piece of ordinary magic. It is something entirely different. The nascent form of a new divine power. Of course, I couldn't control it. I was mortal. But once I reforge the crown, the power of a god will be mine to command. The orb will answer to me.
What are the chances Mistress smites you before you get the chance?
Slim to none, I hope. Mistra has no right to prevent another ascending to the Pantheon. Only Ao can decide that. Let me assure you, Karsite Weave has no more inherent evil to it than a child in the womb, or an axe half forged on the blacksmith's anvil. It is a tool, ready to be shaped by its wielder, by me. And you know me to be someone of reasonably sound moral judgment, don't you?
We're usually inclined to agree on moral standards. That's yeah, we don't particularly like about your past relationship and your moral standards on that, but most of the moral stuff we agree on.
Gods, it's refreshing to share the company of someone who sees things the same way I do. All we need to do is stay focused on the task at hand, defeating that elder brain. After that, you can leave the rest to me.
So I don't think we need you right now, honestly. Gale met with Mistra. She told him of the true nature of the orb that is the Karsite weave, a half-forged magic created by Karsus when he sought to become a god of magic. Mistra asked that Gale seize the crown and then return it to her in exchange for which he got him rid him of the orb. Claimed the crown for himself though, and Karsus weave would answer to him. Claim, which we will do at the... I think that's towards the fight. So let's go to camp. Do we want Shadowheart or do we want... Cause Will, honestly... Actually, let's do Shadowheart. I feel like Will... I don't think we need to do this anymore. I think we could have went to him and switched him out with Shadowheart, couldn't we? What is when we infiltrate tower?
Mistra has forsaken Gale entirely. A crushing blow. But he is strong enough to persevere, I think.
Yep. Join me.
Your dance card is full. Lose a partner and there'll be room for me.
Gale could do the rest. There we go. Oh, we did not. Oh, we have to level her up to 11. You get blade, create, harm, heal, hero tweet. Alright. Prepared. Let's be honest, we don't use that. Guiding bolt. Sanctuary. Cure wounds you do use technically. Silence is a thing that you have used. Lesser rest. Prayer of healing we can take off. Revivify, speak with dead. We didn't take that off. Section from energy, remove curse. Guardians. Heroes Feast. Planar ally. Blade barrier. Heal. Create. Flame strike. Planar binding. Banishment. Freedom of movement can come off. Death ward. Guardian of Faith. Spirit. Actually. Banishment. Take that off. And let's give you maximum hit points is reduced. But it can save against that effect. Fame reveal. Let's do revivify. Now, Shadow Heart. We can. I don't want to take off. Your AC is 20. Alright, let's leave. Wait, let's make sure there's no... Nope. Let's leave. And does anything happen if she looks at the saloon?
This way.
Seluna.
Feel the chill gaze of the Moon Maiden upon you. Seluna welcomes you.
Sell us. And not Shadow Hearts, which is annoying. Where is the idol? Did we sell it? We must have. Absolute. Sure.
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate, hear this humble plea.
Why are we still?
Shield our people from the
In the-
depredations
no.
of the absolute heretics. Bless them with the strength to endure.
Can't slow down.
And the courage to resist. So may it be.
Better not be cursed.
Let's leave.
one blow. One blow and she drops like she's dead. Maybe she is.
Ooh.
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
Don't push us. This watcher has a short temper.
What did she even do? I bet nobody knows.
What happened?
These street trash need to watch their tone.
So you
Don't
hit her?
tolerate disrespect.
If all these folks can just keep their shit together, maybe nobody else will get hurt. Maybe.
Are you serious? Level 1. Healing word.
Listen up. In Baldur's Gate, you do not mouth off to the flaming fist.
Not a fan.
Greetings, citizen.
Oh yeah.
As you were, citizen.
Not a fan of you guys. Especially right now.
Admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now
You think you can do better?
Who are you?
Oh, you. I know you.
Do you?
How delightful to meet in person. Though you're shorter than I expected.
And how do you know me?
How is such an overrated question. It's the who and the why that matter, darling.
Darling.
My name's Estra Stir, journalist. I speak to the people of Baldur's Gate so our readers don't have to.
And how do you know who I was?
I work for the greatest broadsheet in this storied city. It's my job to know who is who. I imagine you'll be becoming quite familiar with it soon. You are, after all, the star of the next Baldur's Mouth Gazette.
And the headline would be...
If I told you, you'd lose the fun of reading it yourself. It's our juiciest edition in an age
I
bound to
love
get
her outfit.
everyone talking about you.
And I don't get a say.
Darling, we can't let the readers decide what the content is. We've editors for that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've really said rather too much and written rather too little. Good day.
Hello? Does anyone want to buy a gazette?
Sure. What was the... Stop. We found a positive headline about us and to load into the printer. We just need to figure out how. Printer. Huh? You don't care about that. Latest. Freaking mouse. He got his. Huh. Underwriting. I think we had this already.
City roads and steel watchers to get through.
I'm afraid your piece hasn't gone.
Yeah. Why? Oh, that was it. Why are you behind us? But that's Shadowheart. Shadowheart. We need that off.
What am I to do?
I don't want to see that. Oh, that was right. We had it on itself for.
Let's get going.
Most of our herd to wolves on the way here.
my herd.
I want to talk to you.
My husband's still in the outer city with the few cows we have left. How am I going to tell him we have to give them up?